My name is Jinga Zirota, as you heard. I'm here just to share my slides, to share my story, how I went through. It was not easy. Imagine when you're a person, you're a domestic worker. Almost everybody always look down upon domestic workers. So for me, I take it as an entry point to the journey of my better life. From a domestic worker to a business ownership, story of resilience and innovation by Jinga Zirota, means me. So as you can see on the slide, there is Jinga Zirota, Mama G. Now I'm starting to know about who I am. This is my journey. I'll start with the early life and upbringing. I was born and raised in a small rural village where life was simple but filled with challenges. Growing up in a large family, I was one of several siblings. My family lived modestly, and from a young age, I learned the value of hard work and perseverance. My parents, especially my mom, always emphasized the importance of education and the need to strive for a better life, despite the circumstances we faced. Then, family background and size. My family was very close-knit, with each of us contributing to the household in any way we could. My father worked in manual labor, while my mother took care of the home and us children. Despite the struggles, our family was bound to love and mutual respect. However, life took a harsh turn when my father passed away during my final year of secondary school. His death was devastating for us, both emotionally and financially, leaving my mother as the sole breadwinner. The background, family background, it's like it's repeating me. Yeah. Early education and early aspirations. Determined to excel in my studies, I knew that education was the key to breaking the cycle of poverty that my family had endured for generations. I completed my O-level with the dream of continuing my education and making a significant impact on my family's future. However, with my father's death, those dreams were put on hold as we could no longer afford, they could no longer afford to send me to college. That's my earlier adulthood and responsibilities. Taking on the responsibility of helping my mother care for my younger ones, working various jobs to the family's income. What's happening with my slides here? Like, despite the challenges, I had lost sight of my goals. Growing, let me just see. Oh, can you bear with me a bit? Yeah, let me start here. On the yeah, it's like the way I put my slides now is. Can you see these are all the whole slides?
Yes, we are seeing. So you may want to put it in presentation mode, but otherwise we are seeing your slides, yeah.
Okay, let me put them in the presentation mode. All right.
It's taking me to the beginning.
Okay. I know we are wash. Yeah, it's going back this side again. And it is giving me a...
No, we can, yeah.
You can see it.
Yes.
Ooh. No, it's too big that it's not. Oh. Now, if I put this one, is this other side that is blocking me here? I don't know how.
But whatever works for you, because we are listening to your story. So if you can see it on your screen, just go on. We are all ears. So never mind if this is disturbing you.
Oh, yes, because it's disturbing me because it is closing the other part. But I am just saying, okay, let me just continue. Yeah, setting foot in Namibia, that is my arrival in the beginning. That was in the beginning of 2014. In 2014, when by the hope of finding a better opportunities, I left home and arrived in Namibia. I came alone without the comfort of family or or friends, and with the weight and the responsibilities on my shoulders. My children were back home under the care of my mother, who depend on the little I could send from whatever earnings I could make. Coming from a poor background, my ambition is to break the chain of poverty that had bound my family for generations. And this one, now this slide, this one, can you see it?
Yes, we can.
I'm just trying to check the other slide. I don't know what's happening. Oh. And those all the slides, I don't know how I make. Sorry. My apology. They were not in the same format. That's why they did not. Yeah. My first step in entrepreneurship, despite the challenges, I knew that my job as a housemaid was just a stepping stone. My vision was to start my own business during the cold Namibian winter. I noticed an opportunity. People needed warm clothing like socks, gloves, and hoodies. I decided to take a chance in starting selling these items in a local township or in the location where I was staying. That is after work time. Every evening after completing my duties as a housemaid, I could go out and sell the winter essentials. It was hard work, but it was the beginning of this was the beginning of something bigger in my life. After years of selling clothes, including socks, gloves, t-shirts, and sun hats, to notice a shift in the market. The clothing business, while profitably at first, to feel I had to feel it's limiting me. I need to expand. My customers' need were changing, and I wanted to find a niche that offered the growth potential. I realized while clothes were seasonal, I realized that the clothes, they are seasonal. There was one there were some people who used like, I need to think of something that I can sell like every day. So I just think of the cell phone. A cell phone is something that is used by everyone, every generation. It might be the old, or it might be the younger ones, but everyone make use of the cell phone. So I think of the cell phone. So although I was not having enough money to sell the cell phones, I think of the components, what made the cell phone. So then I think, no, I have to start selling like the accessories of the cell phone. I start to sell the accessories for the cell phone, starting from the like the charger, the batteries, the cover, the screen protectors, those small things that made up a cell phone. That's what I think of. And I just continue, I just choose up that one for the different, for these following reasons. It was in the market, it was in demand in the market. I noticed that everyone around is using a cell phone. And with that came a need for accessories, chargers, those ones. Everyone will need them. And it's the thing that I can even sell daily, not the clothes which I was selling from after I was doing this domestic work. So I just wanted to keep on upgrading myself, to keep on improving in my business. Yeah, I'm also choose that cell phone accessories because it's affordability and inventory management. I can be able to store those small things, although I was not having a house. I was renting. So the space, it was just still limiting me. So I have to choose for the small things for inventory and for storage. And it was my passion, and I was having passion for technology. Since I did not continue with my studies, I wanted just to upgrade myself, even in technology. You see, our life that you are living now is dynamic. So I have to continue just to upgrade myself. I had passion for technology. I have always been fascinated in technology. So this is an opportunity to immerse myself in the field that genuinely interested me. Selling cell phone accessories allow me to combine passion with business, making it more than just a way to earn more money and become something I was excited to wake up and do every day. Another reason it was also scalability. The cell phone accessories market offer more as I built relationships with customers and suppliers. I realized that selling cell phone accessories on the street, yeah, to sell this so that I can reach my customers. I wanted to not wait for the customer to come to me. I have to go where the customer is. So I was forced to go in the street to sell these cell phone accessories. Where I see the people are trying to fix the phones or what, then I'll just go there and trying to look for the customers. Some, they were even buying my screens, which I was even selling also because they were used also to repair the cell phone device. Once I made the decision, once I made the decision to switch, I approached in the same also that guided me through earlier phases of my journey. I decided reinvesting my profits from my clothing sales into purchasing cell phone accessories. I also focused on learning as I could about the ensuring of offer of my clothes to the best advice and services. This transition marked a turning point to my business. Not only I did it to diversify my income, but also to set a stage for further expansion and success. This decision to move into cell phone accessory business was the best choice I made, and I paved the way for a significant growth followed. Saving and buying my first vehicle. As the business began to grow, I faced the logistical challenges, especially with transporting goods. Imagine those cell phone accessories, they are very, very small things. And there is a variety of things. I cannot just like walking in the, at first I used to carry those gadgets in a plastic bag. But later I found that the plastic bag is too small. And the customers, they are calling here and there in different directions. So I was forced now, there I was to look for a vehicle so that I can put all my gadgets once, then I can start like boot selling in the street. With the focus of reinvesting my earnings, I saved diligently and eventually and bought my first car. The car that you see there, that one, a Nissan, is a sedan, a Nissan Primera. The purchase was a game changer, allowing me to efficiently manage and expand my business operations. The car symbolized not just means of transport, but the tangible reward to my hard work and perseverance. Dealing with loneliness and personal struggles, that is how I overcome the challenges and expanding. That is year 2015 to 2016. The journey was not just about business. I was also deeply personal. I had no friends in Namibia, and even some my family members, some of them, you know, like when you don't, when your life is a bit lower, some people, they, even in the family, they can start to neglect you. But when they see things, there is a clear picture, a picture of a vision of something good that is on the way. You can see some of them, they can start, coming back one by one. That's the thing which I experienced. I experienced that no, when the things are tough, it's true that you will be alone. But for me, I thank God that my mother was only standing by my side. That was even in times of hardships, she was even with me. The loneliness was profound. And there were moments I have felt completely isolated, really. However, my mother's wavering support keep on going. She was the one only who stood by me, offering encouragement and strength. Even when my stock was stolen, I did not give up. I felt like feeling down, but I picked myself, and each time determined to keep moving forward. I come across these challenges when I was there was challenges, a lot of challenges in the road, so in the way. So sometimes my stock, it was one other time my stock was stolen. So I just think about that. No, I put a goal myself to achieve. So let not this be an obstacle to stop my goal that I want to achieve. And remember, I told myself that I want to break the chain of poverty. And it's going to start by me in the family. As I continue to search opportunity for cell phone, were becoming essential part. However, I didn't have capital to start this. I did not have capital to start selling the cell phone itself. This was a turning point to myself. The success allowed me to make a significant progress. Using that vehicle, it was an eventual. It making me to progress in my business, and the work was so efficiently. After I bought that first car, then later I just buy the bigger vehicle with a big space that is now which I'm using, the Toyota Rush, the 7-seater. Back to my education and continued growth, that is 2016 to 2019. Returning to education, I felt that the time when my father passed away, I felt that I'm owing myself. I told myself that I'm owing myself. I'm owing myself in the way that when my father passed away, I told myself that, okay, it's not going to be this the end of my academic journey. I have to proceed. The time when I'm going to start having my own money, I'm going to continue with studies. That's what I was telling myself. That's what I told myself. So after I started doing this, I came and started being in entrepreneurship. I told myself that I need to go back to school to fulfill what I promised myself. Although the time it was gone with age, but I told myself that I need to go and pursue with my education. With the business on a stable footing, I turned my attention to a personal goal, that is education. On January 2016, I obtained my driver's license. The necessary step for the next phase of my business journey. After 5 days, that was on the 16th of January, I took another important step. I enrolled in a bachelor honors program in HIV and AIDS management. This was deeply personal achievement. After finishing O-level years ago, my education had been cut off due to my father's death, as I said. Now, with my business thriving, I could finally pursue the education and I had always wanted. Scaling the business. The success of my cell phone accessories business continued to grow with the careful planning and commitment to integrity. I opened my first retail shop. My approach to business was always grounded in honesty and transparency. When you are doing business, what you must mainly focus, and what you must do, what is important when you're doing business, when you want your business to success, when you want to be successful in business, you have to be transparent. You have to be transparent. Everything that you do, you have to be transparent. It might be to the supplier, it might be to the customer. Yet, or else it might be the problem that came and the challenge that arise. Communicate with the customer. Talk to the supplier. Communicate to your supplier. Communicate with your customer. If we were supposed to receive stock today and we did not manage, we have to communicate to the customer. You must not lie. In business, you must not lie. That's the thing which I realized, and it helped me to grow to the point where I am today. And being honest, if a customer send money, it looks like a bank transfer, because most of my customers, some of them they're out of window, and me, I'm just here. I'm in window. When they send money, I have to make sure I give the feedback to the customer exactly the amount that I received. And I have to pack exactly the order that my customer requested and send it to the customer. I have to make sure to do the follow-up that the customer received the order as he requested. I have to make sure for that. If it's not that, I will not sleep that day until I hear that the customer received the order and my customer is happy. Then from there, then we can continue. I built a strong relationship with my suppliers and my transporters. All my stock, some of my stock I used to take out of the country, and I have the couriers who I used to bring my stock. And we have effective communication even from the supplier. Where I took from my supplier, where I used to get my stock, I'm almost like, I lasted to be there, let me say it's like 4 years ago. But every week, I receive my stock through communication, through transparency, through being honesty. It makes my business to keep on going without any hindrance. And also this one is to ensure that I always ensure that my supply chain was both efficient and reliable. This focus on build trust and maintaining clear communication, as I said, yeah, this was a key to my business success. Pursuing advanced education. In pursuing of deeper knowledge and skills, I enrolled in a master's program in business administration management. This advanced education provided me with insights needed to scale my business further. The knowledge I gained during this period was invaluable, helping me to informed decision, and I would shape the future of my enterprise. I find it a milestone in my life. Life continues to evolve. When nature calls, also we are people. I got married, and soon after, I found I was expecting twins. That was God blessed me with twins, 2 girls. That is in 2023, February 2023. Even during the pregnancy, I never stopped working or studying. Balancing the demands of my growing family business, growing my family business, and the studies required effective time and management skills. I learned to prioritize and delegate, ensuring that I could meet my responsibility without compromising on any aspect of my life. I make sure I have to balance the studies, the school, the babies, as the mother, also the husband. I make sure I manage my time. I never fail in any aspect of this. I have to make sure that I'm doing everything to the maximum, so that even I will not be hurt in any way. But it was not easy. It was very tough. It was not easy, really. It was very, very, very tough, because you just come from school, you have got assignments. There, the babies there. Some when they are pregnant, sometimes we are having those funny sicknesses. You are tired, you want to study, but someone is telling you want to eat, but someone doesn't want. Imagine with two babies in the time. It was not easy, but I thank God I managed. The establishment of Mama G. The establishment of Mama G marked a pivotal moment in my entrepreneurial journey. After years of working as a street vendor and steadily growing my business, I realized it was time to formalize my operations and establish a brand that would stand the test of time. The decision to register Mama G as an official business was both a strategic move and a personal milestone that was reflecting my evolution from a small-time vendor to a recognized businesswoman. Now you see, it's from housemaid, street vendor, to a businesswoman. Identifying the need for formalization. By 2023, my business has grown significantly with the steady streams of customers and consistent income. However, I understood that to take my business to the next level, I needed to operate within the formal economy. Register my business would not only give me access to opportunities such as bank loans, government contracts, but it could also provide legitimacy and protect my brand. I just realized that I need to operate formally. I need to operate formally, so that the people, they will just if they feel my business is protected. And also when I was at school, when I was doing my master's, we were told it was one of the part of like ethics. You need to have ethics in business. And you need to go the regulations. You need to comply with the regulations in business, so that your business will be protected. Opening a wholesale shop, armed with the sites from my master's program, I expanded my business by opening a wholesale shop earlier this year. This move was a significant milestone, marking my business evolution from retail to a wholesale operation. It was a natural progress driven by my ambition to break the chain of poverty and create opportunities, not just for myself, but for others as well. Yes, also even in the community where I'm working, I imagine even to employ. I just make a job employment creation. I employ some girls that I'm working with. So it was also an opportunity for us all. I made it an opportunity for us all, not forgetting where I come from, also from my family. Current focus, PhD and business expansion. Today, I'm pursuing a PhD in business administration, a journey funded entirely by the success of my business venture. That business is the one that is that funded me from first year up to now. I don't know, maybe I'm just continuing. Maybe I'm gonna be a professor one day. Yeah, I'm also dreaming of that. This academic pursuit is not just a personal achievement, but also a strategic investment in my future business endeavors. My focus now is on growing, expanding my business to other towns across Namibia. My passion for business drives me to continually seek for new opportunities, innovate, and overcome the challenges. Like now, I just want to share with you, like when you are doing business, yes, you are doing business, but you need also to study. It might be a certificate or a diploma that will help you to succeed in your business. Some of the things, like when I start doing this entrepreneurship, buying and selling, I was just thinking of that. Even if I can get a $5 profit or 5 shilling profit, Ugandan shillings or what, yeah. As long as a profit, I was not even bothering, okay, what's next? Where am I going? But when I start going to school, I see the way, even where my business is going. I saw even where I was failing. I even to see, I was able even to see where I need to correct myself and how should I continue with my business. The studies helped me a lot to shape my business. Now, the reflection and the future vision, building a legacy reflecting from my journey. I see a story of resilience, determination, and unwavering belief in the power of hard work and perseverance. From a housemaid earning 350 Namibian dollar, that is 700 Ugandan shillings, if I'm not mistaken, is I hear it. I was trying to figure it out. Yeah,
Yes.
70.
Yes,
70.
correct.
Hello?
Yes, correct. 700,000 Ugandan shillings.
Yeah, 700, yeah, 1,000, yeah. To a successful entrepreneur with multiple business, I have transformed my life and the lives of those around me. My business is not just a source of income, and it is a legacy, and I'm building for my family and the community, as I said. Leadership and decision making. In my business, I prioritize a bottom-up strategy. Bottom-up strategy, I value the insights and the experience of my employees who are on the ground, interacting with the customers daily, encouraging teamwork and fostering an environment that prioritizes openness and innovation has been a key to my success. I believe in professional development, and I invest in my team, knowing that the growth contributes to the growth of the business. My employees, I used to have the meeting with them. And when I want to make a decision, I first have a meeting with them and ask them, guys, what can we do? And I used to tell them, this business is not mine, it's ours. What do you think is the best, what we can do? And they can even tell me they are the ones who, like now I'm here on the meeting, they are the ones with the customers. They are the ones who are hearing what the customers needs. So for me as a business person, I have to satisfy the customers' needs. What do they want? I make sure I have to look for the orders or what they want, what is best for them, for the customers. So my employees, they are the ones who are on the ground every day and every time. So whenever I want to make a decision, I first ask them, you guys, what time can we close? Today is what time can we open? If we are towards end of the month, yes, we have our time for opening, but can we not make it a bit earlier? And mostly they are the ones who can tell me that, no, Mama, I think this time we can make, close a bit. Let's extend our time with 30 minutes because today is a very busy day. They used to even to inform me. So they are so dedicated employees. They understand me and I also understand them. The acquisition of the Toyota Rush. As my business continued to grow and expand, the demand on my time and resources increased significantly. By this stage, I already established successful venture in selling cell phone accessories. I opened the retail shop and built a solid customer base. My first car, the Nissan Primera, had served me well, but my business scaled. I realized I need more reliable and spacious vehicle to keep up with the growing demand. The decision to upgrade the decision to upgrade to a Toyota Rush was driven by the need for a vehicle that could better support my expanding business and operations. By this means, I was not only managing the retail shop, but also handing deliveries to the customers. Some of the customers I had to deliver, and but I cannot even manage them all. The Toyota Rush, with its larger cargo capacity and better fuel efficiency, was the perfect fit for my business. Okay, as you can see on the screen, that is my Toyota Rush, the car. Looking ahead, as I look to the future, I'm excited about the responsibility that lies ahead. My goal is to continue growing my business, expanding into the new markets, and creating more opportunities. I am driven by the belief that with hard work, determination, and a willingness to learn and adapt, anything is possible. My journey is far from over, and I am eager to see where it will lead next. Yeah, you know, business opportunities, they are like buses. If you miss one, the other one is following. So there is always another one coming. So you need to see and grab it. Thank you. That is
excellent,
Mama G.
Thank you so much. This was an excellent presentation. We appreciate you so much, Mama G. Jinga Zirota. Thank you so much. So members, ladies and gentlemen, let us put up our hands and raise your hands and comment. But also, let's get into the chat, and you can type in your questions, and we'll make sure she then responds. So Mama G, the way we do it, we are going to now have questions and comments, and then I will take them and then ask. So you keep noting them, but I'll also be repeating them for you so that you're able to respond. But ladies, I think this has been a powerful sharing. There are a lot of not just her personal experience, but also the business tips. I think all of us here relate with her story. She started as a housemaid with it's 70,000 Ugandan shillings, not 700. Sorry, 70,000 Ugandan shillings. And today she has built a business empire, as you can see on the screen. I just like the way a lot of lessons, but I just wanted to for me, what stood out for me as she spoke, the bottom-up strategy, the power of paying attention to your internal customer. I loved that she has a team of employees that she takes, she consults them, she works with them. I think this is excellent. I love what you said about keeping dreaming, the bus. Life is like a bus. There's always a bus. You miss one, there's another one, but you must look out, be at the stage to catch the next bus. There are many buses passing by, many opportunities. So I like, and from your story, you have transitioned right from us, you started small, and I like what you say. I go where the customers are. When she started, she went where the customers were. So, and that's a challenge to us. Where is your business? Where is your customer? Some of us are operating businesses very far from our customers. I like that she said she noticed where there's traffic and she went right there and would sell right there. So where is your customer? I also liked what you said about business is lonely. And so you need an encourager. For Mama G, it was her mother. Some of us, some of you might find a partner in this group who can be your business partner in the sense that they encourage you, they inspire you, they motivate you during the tough times, somebody you can run to and consult. And then, but also I loved her choice of business because there are so many opportunities, there are so many buses, but the bus you choose to stop, the business opportunity you choose is very important. And I like the tip that you shared, Mama G, that you were looking for which is that product that is used every day by everybody. That's a powerful one for us who want to start business, or you're thinking of expanding your business or starting a new line. That is a key point or a key determinant of the success of business. Which business are you going to? What need is there that is used, that is felt by everybody daily? And so that also affects, your cash flows. You're in a business that turns around very fast. There's so many beautiful lessons. I think. Oh, then the last one. She talked about a car, and for me, what stood out for me is, when do you invest in your first car? And what determines that? What drives your decision to own a first car? She shared with us that she bought that car for her business. And so that's a question for reflection. When do you buy your first car, and with which resources do you use, and for what purpose do you buy the first car? She bought it to transport. It was for her business. The need came from business. I thought that was powerful. And so thank you so much, Mama G. And so let's take questions. I had a hand up. There's a hand up. Jovans, are you there? Jovans, your hand was up. Jovans? Okay. Let me look at the questions that have come through. So Nantongo Josephine says, Mama G, please explain the bottom-up strategy a little more. She wants to understand what exactly you meant by the bottom-up strategy. That's question one. The second question, Veronica shares just lessons. She has learned the power of resilience, the power of hard work, perseverance, determination. Your engagement with your staff is awesome. Thank you very much. Godian says it is a story of resilience, honesty, and hard work. Thank you, Mama G. Then Rachel Namuyanja is asking, Mama G, what's your social media handle? And then David Ongom says, what made it easy for your mentees to support you at the initial stages of your business? In real life, people find it hard to share information with starters, always citing competition. So tell us, Mama G, how you were able to get this initial support as you started your business and grew it to where it is now. Because in real life, people don't share; they fear competition. And then I think those are the questions we have for now. So I'll give you an opportunity, Mama G, to now respond to those questions that I've just read out. Over to you, Mama G.
Okay. Thank you so much for the questions. Yeah, the first question, I just want to explain about the bottom-up strategy. We have a bottom-up strategy, then the up to bottom strategy. Some is those up to bottom strategies used by the big companies. Some of the big companies, they use that. But for me, I choose bottom up, meaning I'm starting with the employees, like the ones who are coming to do the cleaning and what, that's just employees, the individuals. Then I go to there's my manager. Then from me, the manager report to me. So those individuals, those employees, they report to the manager. So for me, I start to hear from so when I'm making decisions, I don't start myself to go and say, as from today, we are going to do this and this and this and this. Then I tell my manager, said, go tell them that as from today, as effective from today, we are changing this and this and this and this, we take this decision. I don't do that. So my bottom-up strategy is like, I hear from the bottom line, those individuals, those ones, those are the people who are on the ground, while at least I'm not there. Those are the people who presenting Mama G. Even if I'm not there, those in the bottom line, those ones, they are the ones who present me. So whatever they see and whatever they want us to come up with. Remember, in business, you need to be dynamic. It's not something that is like you are stagnant. You have to be updated and you have to be dynamic, growing less like that. Because if you are just on the level that way you are, you end up finding yourself out in the competitive market. So for you to be always in the competitive market, you have to be upgrading, coming with up new ideas, updating yourself just like that. So now for me, I can see it comes from my employees, those in the bottom line. They are the ones who see what the customers needs and they report to the manager. And the manager will tell me, Mama, when you are ordering this, we need this and this and this. And we need these days, the days of the month end, we need to close like this time. We need to extend our hours with our time with some minutes or with 1 hour or 30 minutes. Then I say, oh no, as long as you guys agree, then I will just pay you like overtime. So that is how my bottom-up strategy works. And secondly, me, I don't fear competition. That is my role. I don't fear competition. Because in business, like as an entrepreneur, also in every business, you have to come with come up with novelty. Just always look for something that is unique from the competitors. Just always think. You don't have to relax that, like now I'm here, as long as the money is coming in the shop, You don't have to relax. You have to think, what else can I add on this? Although some are having this type of pouches, the covers for the phone pouches, for the cell phone pouches, I have to look for something with a different, something unique, so that even a customer will see from my competitor, and then you say, Mama G is having this, me, I post that, no, I'm having this one. Then we say, wow, Mama G, this is nice. Or else maybe I'll just make a ring behind the pouch. It's unique. I can get sales on doing that. So I don't fear competition. I don't fear competition. That much I told myself that I don't fear competition because I always upgrade my things. I always come out with new ideas or with something that is new in the market. So I always being competitive in the market. I think I answer you.
Okay, then then there was another question on your social media handles. Then the other question, what made it easy for your mentees to support you? Okay, no, I think that's what you just answered. Yeah, about the supporting you at the initial stages. How did people help you? What were some of the strategies? Maybe you need to tell us how you were able to get people to trust and support you in the initial stages of your business.
When I started my business, things were very tough. And the people started believing me was the area where I did my business. That's where I started from. So even like now, they even know me. They said, no, we know when she started. And people, they were just trusting me. They were just trusting me with the little that I was having and starting the business. Even if a customer say, I want this, and that time I don't have, I tell the person, okay, wait, tomorrow or after 3 days, I'll make sure I'll give you what you want. And definitely I'll make it so that as to fulfill the promise that I give the customer. So my customer relationship started to grow, is the one that helped me to grow. And those customers, they were referring to each other. This one is just saying, no, I heard by who that you're selling this and this and this. Yeah, the referrals from the customers is the one that helped me to grow.
Perfect. Excellent. Thank you so much, Mama G, for that. There are a lot of compliments in the group. Members are saying thank you for the very educative, that was Sarah Sake, for the very educative presentation. And yes, members, we shall email you the presentation. We have it, and so we shall share with you. For those who, there are many requests for the presentation, and they appreciate very much your hard work, determination, and your engagement. But the other thing that that stood out for me, and I just want to emphasize it for members on the group, the customer excellence, excellent customer care. Mama G explained how she takes care of her customer. So the ethics, business ethics, integrity, and making sure that you deliver on your promise. She will not sleep until her customer has received the order as it was supposed to have been, and she will follow up with her customer. I think those are very powerful business tips. The other one she talked about was formalizing your business. So many of us here on this platform are probably at that crossroad of formalization. When do I formalize? Because our biggest fear in formalization is we shall become visible, and therefore the taxman may come in and harass us. However, I like that Mama G has explained the benefits of formalizing. In her case, she wanted her brand to be recognized. She wanted to be able to cut out her position in the market. And so sooner or later, you must be able to take that step to formalize your business, register your business, and have a TIN number for your business, and go to URSB and register your business, because then you're able to access bigger businesses, because you're more visible, you're known to the market, your brand begins to get recognized, you can get partners, you can get loans. So there are so many benefits to formalization. So I like that Mama G took that step to formalize, and because of that, she's known and she's getting a lot of contracts. She hasn't shared with us. Now, maybe you need to tell us where do you source your items from? Because members may think that you operate from within the economy. I know that you go beyond the economy, beyond Namibia, to import your input. So maybe you may want Mama G tell us a bit about that. But also, I want you to tell us, how do you balance? You talked about the balancing of family, being a wife, being a mother, being a business owner, being a student, and also I know that you're a woman of great faith. How do you manage? Maybe practically some tips for the mothers here. How do you? We are also strained by in an attempt to balance, when one thrives, usually another area will not thrive. So how come, what is the trick in making sure you have that balance, balancing all the demands, work-life balance?
Thank you so much for the question. You know, on those aspects, being a student, a mother, and there's kids, there's work. And when I'm talking of mother, there's also a husband. So I make sure I don't miss any aspect of this. Why? If I miss one, it will affect the rest. So if I miss balancing my time with my husband, it will ruin up everything. You know, in our African cultures, the men are the head of the house. They can tell you, if you tell you no, no, don't go, don't go. So I make sure I balance everything. When morning time, I have to wake up and go and open my businesses. When I go and open my shops, I have to come home. When I come home, normally most of the time, my husband used to sleep at work. I have to come home and have time with my husband, 2-3 hours. And I have to play with the kids. Those are the small babies. My small babies, those are 1 year, 7 month babies. We used to even to play the ball, playing hide and seek on the sofas, running around. Yeah, so that they can feel that mommy is with us. So that they cannot feel that mommy is neglecting us. I try to make a strong relation, a bond with my kids. Then after that, when I go to close the shop, from the shop, I have to drive straight to the library. I have to go studying. I have to go study, comparing what is on the ground to my what is happening to my shop and what I'm studying. And my topic is like on PhD is like something that I'm doing practical. The effect of innovative marketing on the growth and sustainability of SMEs in Windhoek, Namibia. So it's something that I'm doing every day. So I'm learning from practical at my shops. And then I go to the library to learn the theories. So that's how so my advice is like, if you are a mother like me, don't miss one of those aspects. Make sure you are balancing. You are doing your time management is efficiency. Because if you miss one aspect, it will gonna ruin all. And you miss one aspect, you don't play with the kids. And sometimes you can even end up feeling that, no, it's my kids, they're ignoring me. It will give you stress and you not focus again at work and you not focus at school. So now if you see that, oh no, I'm happily married with my husband, my kids, they're happy with me, my studies are going well, there will be no stress. And also, even you're having stress, when you go to the shop, sometimes you end up giving that stress to the employees. Then you see that the boss is just quarreling, shouting here and again. But if everything is okay, try to normalize everything, to put everything on its maximum. The things, everything will just flow. That's what I discovered. And that's how I do it.
Okay. So typically, when do you wake up and when do you go to sleep? What's your typical day? You wake up what time and you go to bed what time?
Normally, I wake up 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, then I will prepare. Although I'm having a nanny who can be with the kids, but the kids, I find out that also the kids, they need also to be with me as their mother. Because there's other time when I was doing, I just realized that the kid was even end up calling my nanny, mommy. But then I said, I need to sort out something. I'm lacking something here. But now, she's now knowing that I'm the mommy. Said, mommy. Yes, yes. But that one, if I did not do it, it will just be continuing and to just end up giving problems. So then I said, no, my kids, they feel like I'm far away from them. So I wake up 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, I make sure I will be preparing. Then by 8 o'clock, I'm opening my shops. 8 o'clock, 9, 10, 11, I have to come back home to make sure if my husband came and he eats. And then I go back to work. Then I'll just go with them. Sometimes I'm checking them, or if I don't have where to go to the offices of where I'm just going to make my papers and doing all those sorts of things on my deliveries, or I'll just go back to the shop. Then by 4:30, I'm closing. 5:30, 4:30, we are closing. Then until 5 o'clock, when we are doing this, the counting of the cash that has been worked during the day. Then 6 o'clock, I'll make sure I'm in the library. Or I'm not in the library of one of the classes, because I can't come and study here at home, because my babies, they used to knock at the door, mama, 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 out. So I make sure I have to change the environment. Then I go to the classes at school or in the library. That's how I do it.
Thank you. So there's a last question here from the related questions. Akampura Martin and Santa Joyce have similar questions. They're saying, how has your husband supported you in growing and running your business? How is your husband's connecting with your business and your household? So it's the same question. How is your husband supporting you in growing and running your business? Maybe you can quickly tell us that. We are
my husband. Okay.
Yes.
My husband is my stronghold support system. My husband, even when I'm studying, that one is a very, very good man. He's a very good man. I can say it again. And I thank God for giving me that husband. He's very, very understandable. Even when I'm studying, he's the one who used to, the time when I was writing the exams for, my final exams, he even is the one who used to even put an alarm. And that time I was pregnant. You know, pregnant and sleeping, those things, they work together. And then he's put an alarm. Mama, 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 wake up. The alarm is ringing. Wake up and study. He have to sit next to me while I'm studying. The time I'm dozing like this, while I'm holding the book, he have to shake me. Mama, push, 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 push.
Okay.
I don't know even how to thank that man. And he's a very, even if like now I'm I told him I'm having a meeting this morning. He's the one who went and opened the shops. Remember the time I was preparing for the meeting. That's the time which I was supposed to open the shops. He's the one who went and opened the shops and come back. Although then later you will prepare to go to his work. He's a very, very supportive man. And even when, business is like, it's having hiccups, ups and downs, but he can stand with you, say no. So from where I was leaning from my mother, when I got my husband, now I can feel also that gap is covered with the person who's close to me, you can even share everything, you see. So now even the business goes down and what, you can say, no, mama, days never be the same. He just give me that support.
So that is excellent. So perfect husband, Kampura says, and we pick a lesson. I think that there's a lot of benefit to working together as a family. So exactly. The husbands on this group, please be supportive of your wives, and the wives on this group also be supportive of your husbands, because then you become each other's pillar of strength. But what you've emphasized, Mama G, is the issue of time management, and also what I want to call stakeholder management. When we talked about the life work balance, how to balance, I think you need to know the different stakeholders in your life and make sure you try and give as much attention to each of them. But also, if you have a good team, in your workplace, a motivated team, employees who feel you value them and who understand your business because you involve them, those can be a great source of relief for you. They ease your time. You can see Mama G goes to work, she opens and she's there a little bit, but she steps away from the business and the business continues. So I think that is another key thing that we need to learn. How do we make sure we build a team that is motivated and that can drive the business, have the same energy as us, the founders, drive our business? That frees up our time to do the strategic thinking, the networking, and visioning for your business. Because she mentioned we have to keep dreaming. And that's something you shared as well. Let's keep dreaming. Let us continuously improve ourselves, get knowledge, network. And I want to appreciate you, all of you who have been on this forum and who have actually patronized this business recovery series, a weekly program. Because as you come here, you pick something. And I want us, before we end, I want everybody to just post in there your one thing that you're going to start doing. You'll later write the stopping, but what are you going to start doing as a result of the insights you have learned and from the sharing of Mama G? What is it that you are going to start doing? So I want you to post there because this is feedback I want to read out to Mama G for her to realize that her time with us has been worthwhile. I also have an announcement to make. As Enterprise Uganda, we offer complimentary business health checks to our entrepreneurs here. What the health check is, it is really an X-ray of your business. Sometimes we run these businesses and we don't know where we are. We don't know where our strengths are. We don't know where the opportunities are. And so we send in a business consultant from Enterprise Uganda to your business, physical, to come and we have a tool that we use to come and X-ray your business. And then we share with you a report that becomes a very good baseline for you to understand where you are and then to plan where you want to take your business. And so it is complimentary. We offer it to you as a reward for attending our sessions. And so right in the chat group there is a link for you to register. So if you feel you want Enterprise Uganda to come and do a business health check for your business, it doesn't matter the size or the stage of your business. As long as you have started, it is important that we can come in and support you because that X-ray then is able to highlight where exactly you are. If we find that you have a pimple on the arm, I mean, for the business, you know, if there's a pimple, then we say, oh, there's a pimple here. And these are things you can do to solve this pimple. Maybe you can pierce it or you can press it with hot water. That's what we do. So it's a business health check, just like you go to a doctor to X-ray your body and see what is paining me, where are the pain points, and then treatment comes after we've done the diagnostic. So I want to offer that and to encourage us to go into that link and register. And so, yes, thank you for the feedback. I'm seeing feedback. And so Akampura says, Mamaji has good business systems. My takeaway is setting up a good working business systems. Veronica says, I have learned resilience, learning to bounce back, to start again, and to stay the course, even when faced with challenges. Absolutely. I think that if you summed up Mama G in one word, she is resilience. That's her. That is her. She epitomizes resilience. She was an immigrant worker, a domestic worker. She faced discrimination. She was lonely. She experienced theft twice. You know, they stole her property, but she overcame adversity. So learning to bounce back because she's had her ups and downs, but she has bounced back. So we need to know that the entrepreneurship journey is a journey of ups and downs, and we must be able to stay the course. Sarah says, my take from Mama G is customer care. Absolutely. Because the customer is king. The customer is that it's the customer that you satisfy that brings referrals and comes back again. And that's how you drive your business. Santa says she has learned husband and wife are lifetime partners. Absolutely. A friend and appreciative of one another. Thank you, Mama G. So yeah, that's a key learning. Your number one partner is that spouse that you have. So let us go back and begin to uplift each other, to encourage each other, and support each other in our business journey. This one says team building is so crucial in business. Wesonga Dison Bali. Yeah, team building, taking care of your internal customer. Many times we focus on the external customer care. So you're drilling your team to make sure they take care of your customer. But we forget that your staff are your first customer. They're your internal customer. And so I like that Mama D discovered that early. And so she says, and that's why she calls it the bottom-up strategy. Start with the bottom. Start with the team around you. Build the team, empower them, skill them, build their capacity, their technical and business capacity as well. Allow them to understand your business just like you do, but most importantly, consult them in your decision making. Many of us, because it's your business, you run it and you just issue instructions. Mama G, let's learn from her. You consult your employees and make sure that they are part of it. You listen to them and take their advice. And then Daisy says her drive and passion to keep going is admirable, and her bottom-up approach is awesome. Rachel says transparency and finding something unique to beat competition. Exactly, and I'm glad you raised that, Rachel. And Mama G emphasized being unique. Don't fear competition. As long as you are confident of your business, the product or service that you're rendering, making sure that it is unique, and then you're continuously improving. Add something. Don't have the same idea or the same product. Add something to it. As you continue listening to your customers and getting feedback, be able to improve. So continuous improvement should be at the heart of your business. But every time you launch a product or each time you interface with a customer, you say, what can I do better? And many times you get that from the feedback. So continuous improvement, adding new ideas, new features to your product or to your business, very important. Katina Jambo says, having integrity when dealing with customers and suppliers, absolutely. Mama G's business has actually grown on suppliers' credit. She didn't say that, but she shared with us when we were in Namibia that she has her suppliers trust her. And so they're able to give her on credit, she sells, and then she pays back. So we need to have integrity. We need to make sure that our customers, our different stakeholders trust us, that our staff trust us, our customers trust us, our suppliers trust us, and everybody around us. So transparency touched Komlembe Jovan's heart. Transparency, being honest, being a person of integrity. And she's actually, when you meet her in person, she's very lively, and indeed, whatever she says here, that's exactly who she is. Joyce again says, she has learned, Mama G has shown me to keep my dream up at all times, come what may. And I'm sure God is at the center. Amen to that. Knowing your customer, Rita Nachiganda. So, yeah, so I think I just want to thank us as I bring this session to a close. Let's keep the questions coming. The responses can come later. We can share your questions with Mama G after. But maybe I just want to give Mama G, just give us one last thing, one shot, one wisdom or a tip you want us to leave with these ladies and gentlemen as we close this session. Mama G, I want you to just give us one. What one wisdom tip are you giving? I know you shared so much, but how do you sum it up in one sentence or two?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Parting thought, yeah.
Yes, the way I can sum it up is like effective communication. Let's communicate. If you have, because when you're not talking, we are not communicating, people, they will think, they will have a lot of things in their head. But once you communicate, you have showed the people where you are. Without communication, they can take you anything they want. But once you communicate, it shows where you are and what you're going to do and what you are aiming for and where you are standing. It will show where you are standing. So let's communicate. Let's have efficiency communication in our business to either customer, to either supplier, to either stakeholders, to anyone who have got anything to do with your business. And the business, you cannot run it alone. You can't be successful when you are running the business alone.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mama G. So, ladies and gentlemen, she has summed it up, and this ties into the presentation last week. Communication, communication, communication. Let's go back and communicate with our customers effectively. Let's use all the social media channels that we have. Communicate with our customers. Let them know where we are and who we are. Let us communicate with our staff. Let us communicate with our stakeholders. So communication, I think that is very important. So I want to thank you very much. And to end, Ambrose says, it's an unwritten principle in business to stay the course, learn in the process, continue improving. Quitting should be reached when everything else has failed. Absolutely. And then Rita concludes by saying, know where your customers are. And then Mama G has shown us how we should love ourselves, self-love, and this attracts customers. Absolutely. Because when you meet Mama G, she's so full of energy, she's so warm, and that alone attracts your customers. So I think it's important for us to, again, the self-love that Santa is talking about, love ourselves, but most importantly, let us be able to push the energy. It starts with us, because when you're high energy, you pass that energy to your staff and you pass it also to your customers. And then finally, Lavin says, communication is a key component in everything if one wants to be successful. I want to take this opportunity to thank you so much, our presenter today. And we want to give you a name. In Uganda, when you are a mother of twins, you're called Nalongo. So Mama G, today you are Nalongo, we call you Nalongo Zirota. So that's your name from Uganda. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you so much also.
Yes, Nalongo. So next time we are talking, you are Nalongo.
I accept.
Thank you. Yes, so thank you so much, Nalongo Zirota, for really sharing, so selflessly sharing your story, because many of us have such stories, but sometimes we shy away. We don't want to say the side, the dirty side, or the you get. We want to present the successful side. But I think that for you to lay bare and share your journey from the time you left your country, Zimbabwe, and moved to another country, a foreign land, and you were able to go again, all odds were against you, but you were able to overcome them one by one. And today you've been able to drive your business. And I like that you say, this is not yet the end. The journey is still continuing. There's so much ahead of us. So thank you for that energy. Thank you for the encouragement. We want to wish you the best. But I end by reminding members, please sign up. Get into the link and sign up if you want us to come and give you a complimentary. Complimentary means free of cost to you. We give you a complimentary business health check that will help you understand where you are and reposition yourself for growth. Because at the end of the day, we share these sessions because we want to support you one way or the other to grow your business, that you shall move from where you are to the next level. Just like we've heard from Mama Zirota, she has moved her business and she's still moving. The journey is still on. There are many buses coming, many business opportunities coming. Let us open our eyes and grow our businesses and transform not just ourselves, transform our families, and then transform our nations through our contributions as we formalize our businesses. So with that, I would like to thank you all and to bring this session to a close. And once again, to appreciate you. Greetings from Enterprise Uganda. We love you, we care for you, and we are there to provide, to support you in business. You can also walk into our offices if you have, if you want to continue this conversation, or you have an area you feel you want us to help you, to support you on in terms of business advisory services. Please walk into Enterprise Uganda, and we shall be able to support you. Thank you very much, and feel free to exit. Our regards, Mama G, our regards to the entire